All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful, what day is it? This is Tuesday. Blessings to everybody in the name of Yeshua, Jesus the Messiah. I pray everybody, even if you're not religious, is super blessed, guys. And we are still in the long trade, just like we were on Friday. And I said I'm not taking profits until $42,000. Wow. Look at this pump. Shout out to everybody who took the long from $24,800 setup given in the Casper crew. Man, this is juicy. All right. This is a juicy trade setup. It's a juicy trade in general. When we take a look at this juicy pump. So, is this pump legit? It's starting to seem a little bit more legit as we come up to the next major zone of resistance right here. We need to be keeping our eyes peeled like a sweet potato fresh out of the pot of boiling hot water. You peel it open, you got that juicy goodness on the inside. Are we going to dump? Are we going to pump? It depends, guys. But here's the thing. We are peeled, glued to the charts. We don't get up even to use the bathroom because we are filled with our adult diapers. Okay, so let's take a look at the prices on this chart. Let's see what's going on here. We need to do some thorough analysis. We need to come up with a plan. But first of all, I want to shout everybody out in the chat. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here, watching the stream. I can't even believe that that people would watch me on YouTube. That's absolutely phenomenal. That is crazy. All right, so let's kind of remove these drawings on the chart. We are going to put on the nines indicator. We're going to get ready to watch this price action. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to James. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to Jaquez. Are we going to roll over at 42K? I don't know. Shout out to Brandon. He says we tapped that value area low, baby. Yeah, so we are, as you can see right now, coming up to a zone of resistance, a green box. At least that's how Jason Casper marks out these levels here. We have a green box right here of resistance. And what's very interesting about what's happening right now on this chart, guys, is the fact that, look at this, we lost the range to the downside. We have come back inside of the range. We are now breaking out of the value area high of the local range. But if we take a look at all the volume, we're going to look at all the volume that has traded since, I guess, back in April, man. We can see that we are right now tapping into, bam, the point of control of this entire range. So this is a key level, guys. This is a key level. And I do believe, honestly, that we can see higher Bitcoin prices here coming up to the $29,000 level where we have our major resistance. Fibonacci golden pocket from the high to the low. You can see that we have got our 618 level right here at the value area high to basically grab all the liquidity from everybody who's been short from these highs, including myself, because I am still short from these highs, guys. I'm still holding multiple swing short trades. I'm not only in this trade right here, but I am also in a trade from right around here as well. So yeah, let's see. We're coming up to a key zone of support right now. We've got a few long trades open, guys. So let's see what we can do, man. I'm getting pretty stoked. I'm getting pretty stoked. Shout out to Live the Game. Could you lend me $200? Yeah, man, I could lend you $200 for sure. AZTV says a stop hunt. Shout out to Paul. Says Paul. Shout out to you, Paul, man. Shout out to Stephen Atwell. What is going on, Stephen Atwell? What is going on, Diddy83? What is going on, Siren Lakshan? What is going on, Thailand? What is going on, Big Tuna Crypto Bitcoin? Very close to 100K subs, bro. That's badass, man. Congrats. Let's go, Casper. Yeah, shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel, guys. Make sure to subscribe and all that stuff. Shout out to Dr. Sheba, man. Shout out to Robert Bonar, holding it down with the wrench. God bless you, bro. I hope all is well. Shout out to Kevin Brooks, who says hola. Shout out to Johnny Chingas 100. He says nice guns, bro. Well, thanks, man. I guess Guys, as usual, if we can get 1,000 likes on here, we will be giving away $1,000. 1,000 likes, $1,000. So what has happened with the Bitcoin? Okay, first of all, what's happening now? The Bitcoin price has come down to a very key zone of support, and we are actually printing some pretty dang bullish signals. Okay, we are printing some pretty dang bullish signals. First of all, what is the zone of support exactly that we have come down to? It is the naked daily, naked weekly point of control, support resistance flip around $24,800 to $25,300. This is the value area high of this giant range that we've been trading since around May 2022 all the way to our present day before the breakout. And we are right now coming down to retest this very important support resistance flip. In fact, we could just use our naked eyes here and draw a little green box and say, look at this beautiful breakout retest. Who the heck is calling me right now? Who the heck is calling me right now? Hello? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Oh man, that's some good news, guys. That is some good news. Okay, so look, we came down to this area and we have some very bullish signs printing. First of all, look at this trend line, okay? We could take a trend line from these lows and just connect them and see that we are respecting this trend line, okay? In addition to that, would you take a look at a very, very, very key metric on market Cipher B, a hidden bullish divergence. A hidden bullish divergence is a continuation pattern in an uptrend. When the price is making a higher low in an uptrend, see we got our low, our higher low, our higher high, now we've got our higher low. Well, when the oscillator is making a lower low, this is called a hidden bullish divergence. And you can think of this as it's building up energy, it's building up power and strength to push the price up to another higher level, right? Because, like think of it this way. Let's think of it this way. If you're going to throw a bouncy ball, one of those rubber bouncy balls you used to buy in quarter machines when you were a kid, if you're going to throw that thing to expect a big bounce, you have to throw it from pretty high, right? As high as you can. Oh, you hit that thing on the floor as high as you possibly can to see how high it can bounce. That's what a hidden divergence is like. It's lifting that rubber ball up really high so we can go BAM! You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what's happening right now to the Bitcoin price. And in addition to this, when we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, as we're coming down to the key support, we are seeing indeed the coveted, bodacious Sam Bankman-Fried bullish man boo pattern. Okay, the money flow and the momentum waves on Sam Bankman-Fried B are getting higher as the price is getting lower on the 4-hour time frame. Let's examine Exhibit A right here on the 4-hour. Okay, look at this, guys. Market Cipher B, momentum waves getting higher. Money flow also getting higher, and the price is getting lower right into the key zone of support. Trades that I've given in advance, cap approved VIP Discord. Okay, have to throw the shill in there every time, because I'm a YouTuber, guys. Us YouTubers, we shill stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't like shills, I don't know what to tell you. All YouTubers are shills, most of them. There's a few out there not shills. Shout out to you guys. Okay? Now, let's see. Not whenever, but 99, I shouldn't say that either. I don't know the exact metric, guys. I didn't graduate high school. But most of the time, when you have the 4-hour giving you the money flow and the momentum waves, and the higher term time frames giving you the hidden bullish divergence, that means a significant bottom has been put in, okay? So I am getting a little bit excited about this. Is it guaranteed to be the bottom? Of course it's not. Of course it's not. But locally, we have signs of strength. Locally, we have signs of strength, which are the following. We have officially now changed market structure just locally, okay? We've been in a downtrend Pacifically, we've been in the downtrend since May 29th. Now, Atlantically, we've been in the downtrend since about April right over here, okay? So locally right now, when we take a look at this chart, we have broken above these previous lower highs, right? So locally, from May 29th, we have actually switched market structure from bearish to bullish. So this is the first major sign of strength. In addition, we are back inside the value area low of the macro range. What does that mean? What does it mean to be back inside the value area low? Well, when we're looking at volume for any asset, it's the market is telling us what is the established fair value. What has the free market decided the fair value of the asset will be? And we can look at these value areas to say, okay, this is where the market has historically said, this is a fair price for Bitcoin. Now, if the Bitcoin price comes below that area, we could expect to move back up inside the value area, right? We see this happen over and over and over and over again. Now, once the price gains acceptance back inside that value area, it becomes more probable than not that we will make our way all the way to the top of the value area. Now, we are clearly coming up to a major support resistance flip. It's undeniable that this is one of the make it or break it levels. If the Bitcoin price can actually reclaim this level and we don't reject from local resistance, which is just above us, well, I do believe we're going to see that $29,000 coveted Bitcoin price. And once we come up to this area, then this is the real make it or break it. Because if we don't simply just get like an ABC correction, it's very possible that this is like A, B, and then C, and we put in that lower low. This is very possible, okay? If we don't get a rejection from here, I think we're going to make a higher high. And I think we're going to come up to 42,000. And I think these swing long trades are going to look so dang epic on the thumbnails, guys, long at the exact bottom, okay? And then we're going to take profit at $42,000. How epic will that be, guys? How epic is that going to be? Pretty dang epic. Okay, now, let's kind of discuss a little bit of what we need to be looking for right now, okay? As you can see, we got some technical analysis up on the chart right here, okay? We've got some technical analysis up on the chart. We are coming up into a zone of resistance where we have a point of control. We have a daily resistance. We have a weekly resistance. We have a 786 resistance. We have the value area high resistance. This is the place where if we are going to locally reject, man, it's going to be right here, okay? Now, I am no stranger to getting rejections, all right? If you guys follow the channel, you know very well about the story of my high school dating, right? It was not a good time for your boy Jason Casper in high school. Because, here we go. Here we go. Because I could never have a girlfriend. I never have had a girlfriend in my life, never will, because I get rejected by all girls. Now, this chick right here, her name is Six Juanita. The Six Juanita. All right. Now, if you were to graph her on a chart, she would look a little bit like this. The 618 Fibonacci level. All right. The 618 Fibonacci level is what 6 Juanita looks like on a chart. This is me, Jay Casper. Okay. Low self-esteem, kind of obese, neck beard, low confidence, can't make eye contact with a woman. I'm too shy. I look away. You know what I'm saying? I look away. It's scary stuff. Okay. When we come up to the 6 Juanita, we need to be very careful that we don't get a rejection. But here's something that we also have to understand. When we're looking at the price action, how do we know? Are we going to get a rejection or are we not? Here's what we need to do. We need to look down at Market Cipher B. If we're looking at Market Cipher B and we see a very large woman, I don't mean to body shame here, okay? A very large woman with a little bit of a gluteus crookimus going on, all right? Uneven butt cheeks, hanging upside down. That is a very bearish sign. So let's check at the chart right now and ask ourselves, do we see gluteus crookimus on the chart? Well, if we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, guys, there is a chance, there's a very real chance that if we come up to 6 Juanita, we will see gluteus crookimus right here, okay? The left butt cheek, the right butt cheek. So please, guys, please be cautious. Unless we can really reclaim that $29,000 level, there's a real chance that we get bearish divs here. Even if we go to the daily time frame, there's still a chance we could get another bearish divergence on the daily time frame right here. If we get a really fast move up to that $28,000 level, think about how beautiful of a short trade that could be if we snag the liquidity, everybody who shorted from here, and we just go and then we take a look at our Market Cipher B. We got the uneven butt cheek. 6 Juanita's there. She's rejecting us. We asked her on a date. She says, heck no, Jason, you're gross. You're disgusting. You don't use soap in the shower. You don't use shampoo. All right, you're disgusting. And guys, this is actually my third day of not wearing underwear Because I was listening to an interview the other night with Travis from the Prepared Homestead and his wife Rivka talk about toxins in the environment, which I am very well aware of, okay? And they were talking about how guys shouldn't be wearing polyester underwear because you're basically soaking the old berries in plastic, okay? It could lower your sperm count. I'm trying to make lots of babies, okay? I'm trying to make lots of babies over here. Trying to propagate the race. And so I stopped wearing underwear, guys. I had to order organic underwear on the internet. I never even thought about it before. I was horrified. I looked down at my underwear. Oh my goodness. Can you believe 80% polyester? But they're so dang comfortable. They prevent chafing. So I don't know what I'm going to do. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know in the chat, okay? Let me know in the chat. Now, it's very embarrassing for my wife when we go out in public and she knows I'm freeballing it. All right? She was a little embarrassed the other night. She said, be careful, Jason, because sometimes you bend over and people might be able to see the gluteus crackimus. So we're going to have to be careful about that. All right, so right now locally, we also understand that we are in this key zone of resistance here. How's the 24-minute time frame looking? Do we see any local divergences forming? I would say this, guys. I would say this. The answer is we've been seeing bearish divergences form this entire way up, and we've had small moves to the downside, but we haven't really had much follow-through. The 1 hour time frame still has a potential bearish divergence here, but we have not had much follow-through. So if we're going to get a scalp trade right now, I'm really looking at this level, 28,076, for the potential next short trade that we might even be able to take on stream, okay? And so we really got to be watching here. The 12-minute is not looking too loyal. It's looking kind of loyal, actually, for a potential short here. We might be able to get a short here, guys, on the 12-minute time frame, a little scalperoni. All right, a little scalperoni. We just need another push to the upside. Let's check out what's happening on the order flow chart here. So we're going to go to our. Okay, wow. So we've had a quite significant shorts get absolutely wrecked on this last push to the upside here. And we are currently forming some bearish CVD divergences here on a decrease of volume. So this is quite interesting. We've got about 3 million shorts right now being absorbed. 3 million longs right now being absorbed. And this is crazy. We've had 68 million volume candle on that last move to the upside. We had literally millions of shorts get liquidated. Can you believe that? Wow, that is crazy. So let's see what happens here. This is definitely not a bearish divergence that I would short right now, guys. No, but it's important to notice what's happening here. And wow, this move to the upside, guys, it has been very healthy. It's been a very healthy move to the upside. We have seen a steady increase of open interest here. We've seen the CVD getting higher. So it's been a pretty significant healthy move to the upside, right? This is actually being fueled by new traders entering into the market. And so now, oh, wow. So we're coming back up toward that level. Let's check out what the 9s indicator is saying on some of these lower time frames. All right, let's see what the 9s is saying here. Okay, the 9s is printing a potential short scalp here. It's also printing a potential day trade if we see a release of this red background here. So basically the 9s indicator is potentially giving us a scalp entry if we can see a release of this red background and then get another higher high, a weak high here into that daily level. That could give us a short. But it would be kind of a risky one, guys. I'll be honest with you, because when I really just... things are looking bullish, in my opinion, all right? And maybe it's user bias, okay? It could be user bias because your boy is long, all right? Super long. But, yeah. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on the charts here. We'll take a look at some other assets as well, okay? Because if you guys don't know, everything's falling apart. Binance is sued, and the SEC is this, and Gary Gensler's that, and that, and this, and that. I don't pay attention to the news. I only trade the charts, which is why we long the exact bottom, right? Because everyone's freaking out about the news, and it's like, who gives a crap about the dang news? The charts are all that count, right? And if you don't believe that, well, stick around this channel, because I've come to believe that. I've come to believe that, okay? Let's see here. Who we got in the chat? Shout out to Creighton C. What is going on, man? What is going on, Creighton C? What is going on? Shout out to David of 54. And shout out to S Little, blow off faces to 29.1. I would love that. Bamboo underwear, Aaron Clark. You know, I looked into bamboo, you know. What's better, organic cotton or bamboo? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep the sperm count high, guys. You know. Dr. Sheba's short for the next 3 months. Well, I'm short too, man. Like, I'm honestly, right now I'm in 2 Bitcoin short trades. I'm in a short from around 29 point something. And I'm in a more local short that's about to get stopped out at the entry. Right over here. As well. Okay. So let's see what happens. Okay. Let's see what happens, guys. The suspense is killing me. And we're watching the 9s indicator. Okay, so we've got a release of that. The 9s indicator is technically printing a short scalp just like it did right here, okay? It also printed a short scalp right here, and in fact, we did get a move to the downside there, right? Just because the 9s is printing a short entry doesn't necessarily mean we should take it, but let's go back to the order flow chart here. We're getting continued bearish CVD coming in right here. More liquidations of shorts. Dang. So yeah, we might front run that level. Look at that, even more bearish CVD. Look at this. I mean, we could literally see in the last tiny little bit here, we've got about wow, that's quite a bit. That is crazy. No, it's actually not that crazy. It's not that crazy. I'm sorry, I confused CVD with volume here. Yeah, okay. So we've had some longs try and long the exact top here, which is generally not advised. You know what I'm saying, guys? Generally not advised to long the top. If anything, I would say we do have bearish CVD divergences here. Yeah, we've got some bearish CVD, just a little bit. Okay, 9s gave a short setup. Market Cipher B has a bearish divergence. We're in a major zone of resistance. I'm not touching it, guys. Not now. Not now. I would like to see these levels hit. Here's a little tidbit, all right? A golden tidbit about key levels of support and resistance. So if, for example, you have a high time frame level like this, like right here, you can see that we have a weekly level of resistance, right? Where these weekly candles right here, we can see that one weekly candle opened. I'm sorry, the first week closed here at 28,076. Then we opened the next week right here. This is an order block type thing. I don't know what stuff is called, guys. I don't know. Okay, order block, weekly level, whatever. If we come up really close to a level like this and then we reject, that's most likely we're going to blow through it next time. And here's a good example of that. That actually happened today, right? We had this daily level right over here, actually, going all the way back to June 7th, Wednesday, June 7th at 27,229, right? We had that daily level. Now look at this. Look at this. We came up to it, right? And we got a little rejection. Now actually, I did take a short here because we also had a golden pocket, okay? I took a short scalp here. But notice, we didn't actually hit the level, and when we came to it, kablamo! This is something that you will notice. It happens very, very often, okay? So be wary. If we get a significant move down here, be careful about that 28,076.0 cent level, okay? Might not give you the reaction that you're looking for, okay? Might not give you the reaction you're looking for. How high can Bitcoin go today? Well, I'm not looking for it to go any higher than 100K. Shout out to Service9. He says the 9s is incredibly bullish right now. I'm not touching this until I see a day trade bear dip. Shout out to Service9. All right, Service9, the creator of the 9s indicator himself, coming on stream to say he's bullish as heck, man. He is bullish as heck. All right, kablamo. Will I take a short scalp here, David? I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to wait and see what happens, all right? If we are going to, I don't like this. I would have liked to see this come right up to the level. If we are going to get a short scalp from here, guys, I'm talking like we need to expect a short from this exact level, right? If we're trading these levels, day levels and week levels, these are not the kind of things most of the time where you can like expect something like this. Sometimes you can, right? Sometimes you can, but most of the time, especially in major pump city zone, you want to see a pump right up to the level and a rejection. This is not looking very good right now for a short from that level. I will be honest with you. It's not looking very good right now for a short from that level. I'll be honest with you, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. All right? I'm not gonna coat it in sugar. I don't even eat sugar. All right? I don't even eat sugar, guys. Haven't had sugar in a very long time. I feel great, okay? I feel amazing. I recommend it to everybody. Shout out to Surface 9. Shout out to Raise the King. Shout out to Dr. Doliters, who says, yo, Jason, yo, what's going on? What's going on, man? Surface 9 is a handsome man. He is so dang handsome. 9 is one of my favorite numbers as well. Okay? The opposite of 6 is what I call it. All right. Cool. All right, so we are coming up to this level, guys. We are coming up to the level. And, yeah, let's watch this close. 28076. We're going to watch it close, guys. Now, we may get a reaction from the level, okay? We may. Let's check out our 1 minute time frame. I mean, let's see if we can turn on Market Cipher. Oh man, where's Market Cipher? Oh no, I forgot Market Cipher doesn't work on this platform here. Okay, here we go, Market Cipher. All right, we might get a small reaction. If we do, we need it exactly from the level, like that. Well, did we even hit it? No, we didn't hit it. Okay, yes, okay. So yeah, like, yeah. See, okay. So if this is a scalp to take, we got to do it like with the stop loss above the wick and then call it a day. All right, stop loss above the wick and call it a day. Right, very low risk. But, you know, let's put on the 9s, Los Nueves. Los Nueves hasn't even released yet. Oh wait, yeah, it released. I mean, technically, it released. I don't know, guys. You know, this would be some risky business in my opinion. But this is the setup I would say that is technically a valid setup down to the low of the range. It would technically be a valid setup down to the low of the range. If your risk is on point, I mean, it's a low risk trade, very, very easy invalidation above this high, right? That's what's the thing about trade setups. It's like, you know you're not going to win every trade, but if you have a very clear invalidation, then it's like, it doesn't matter. But personally, guys, okay, I'm personally not, I'm not liking it. I'm not taking it. This is, in my opinion, just a valid. It is a valid setup, right? All right, now it is resistance. It is resistance. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we might get a move down, and it is resistance. Okay, it is resistance. All right, we've just hit into the level. Now, I'm not taking profits, guys. I'm not taking profits on the long, all right? Even though we've taken the long, even though we are, dang, all this time I had my system audio muted, okay? Even though we're at resistance, I'm not necessarily taking I'm not taking profits here because I'm holding true that I am going to hang on to these trades until 42,000, okay? I've already locked in a profit on some of these Bitcoin long trades, and so I'm satisfied with it. I'm still holding Bitcoin short trades, so I'm going to let it be what it's going to be here, guys, okay? Music is too loud. Sorry about that. Okay, music is too loud, guys. Music is too loud. My bad. All right. Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Here we go. All right, now let's do a little low time frame analysis here. So honestly, if I was actually scalping this, I would say I would have to TP at 27,957 because that's the value area high of the range, and then my TP2 would be down here at 27,764. That's the way I play my trade setups, right? But right now, Surface 9 is looking at these blue diamonds that are printing right here. He wants to see these blue diamonds stop printing with another high put in before he takes a short. And honestly, I'm kind of feeling that as well, because when we look at the chart, I mean, just above us, we have major resistance, and we are currently trading above POC of the macro range, right? We are trading above POC of the macro range. Let's see what happens here. We gonna dump, or are we gonna pump? Let's take a look back at our order flow chart here. Okay, we're gonna take a look now again at the order flow chart and see what is exactly happening at this key level, because maybe we will have our minds changed, right? Okay, nothing too crazy going on here, guys. Nothing too crazy going on here, actually. Nah, nothing too crazy going on here. Nothing too crazy going on here. All right, let's take a look at some other assets, guys. Let's take a look at some other corns that we got going on here. All right. Now, one of the reasons why I'm not going to short this is because I'm still short, and I would add to this trade, and or obviously I got my stop loss at the entry here. I would re-enter if we come up to our next major zone of resistance, and or CDW this high. Okay, so it's not really worth it for me right now to enter a freshie. Because in hindsight, if we start to dump from here, I could just add a little bit to my shorts, if you know what I'm saying, guys. All right, so let's take a look at some Ethereum here. All right, let's take a look at some Ethereum, and we are going to keep our eyes peeled on this nines indicator because it's important, I think. All right, let's take a look at ETH. All right, let's remove all this analysis here. By the way, guys, I do have to shout out the Casper crew. The Casper crew is absolutely amazing. You guys are amazing traders. Shout out to everybody who took the trade setup from the bottom. That is wild. Man, I love swing trading. Now let's see how long we can hold this. Let's see if we can't make 1.5 Bitcoin on this long. See if we can't make a Bitcoin and a half on this. All right, so ETH also, guys, is right now pumping like crazy. And you can see ETH actually is coming up to, wow, would you look at this? I mean, it is coming up to the last, just like Bitcoin, ETH has a very key level of resistance just above us where we're at now. So Bitcoin has the 6 Juanita. Let's kind of remove this here. Let's go back to our daily time frame. Bitcoin has the 6 Juanita, which is coming in right up here at about $29,000-ish dollars. And Ethereum has this daily level right around here, which is, I would say, a pretty significant support resistance flip for ETH, right around 1810. That's a pretty significant support resistance flip. And I'm not mistaken, if we take our fib from the high to the low, it's also the 6 Juanita, guys. The 618 Fibonacci. Now let's take a look at ETH and pull a fixed range here. Oh my goodness, it's also the point of control of the range. So all things considered here, guys, I would say that it really does look very bullish for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum is also printing right now a hidden bullish divergence. We can connect these two lows right here. This is the daily time frame. We are printing a lower momentum wave. We've got a Ben Armstrong green dot down here, the Big Bens I call them. And when we came down to this low right here on this trend line, if we take a look at the 4 hour, what do we see there? Not really. We don't really see the bullish Sam Bankman-Fried man breast pattern, do we? No. We don't really see that there. No, what do we see there? We just see a regular old, big old trigger wave, okay? This, guys, so here's the thing. If this is a real bottom, all right, let's hypothesize for a second here. Let's put on our thinking caps, all right? Our Casper Crew thinking caps with a green under brim, so the green screen blurs it out, okay? Shout out to Vinny. Peace out, man. Have a good rest of your day. Shout out to Robert Bonar. In the chat, what is going on, guys? Make sure to like the stream, by the way. We got 1,200 people in here. If we can get 1,000 likes, I'm going to give away 1,000 USDT. 1,000 USDT. Who doesn't want 1,000? If everyone just likes the dang video, we can give away $1,000. Okay? So, here's the thing. If you're not long, I would like to encourage you not to FOMO into a long. Right? If you're not long, don't FOMO. We will get a pullback, right? We will get a pullback. We will get an opportunity to get into another long trade. Here is actually what I would like to see. I would like to see Bitcoin and ETH come up to the 6 Juanita, right? Get somewhat of a rejection from her, right? Get a rejection. We ask her out on a date, 6 Juanita, you want to go out for pizza, you know, maybe see a movie. Turns out she's vegan and gluten-free, and she doesn't like movies, okay? So, no, of course she's not going to go out with you. We get the rejection from the 6 Juanita. We look at market Cipher B. We might be able to see potentially some uneven butt cheeks printing by the time we get up there, right? We might see something like this as we get up to that level, potentially. And if we see that, I think it could give us an opportunity to get into a long trade on a pullback. And just hypothesizing here, imagine this, right? We come up to that level. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, so look at this, guys, right? If we do come up to the gold, the golden pocket on ETH, which is right around that 1810 level, if we get a retracement put in a higher low, then we could long the value area low here, which by the way, historically speaking, is a major zone of support on ETH, right? High volume node, lots of consolidation. We have this low. You know, there's going to be plenty of opportunities to get into a long trade, and we might even be able to take it to value area high. So, you know, right now, if you're not long, I would be going to the drawing board saying, all right, I'm not long, I missed the pump, not a big deal. There's tons of trades out there, scalps, day trades, swing trades. What would my next plan be? Honestly, this could be your next plan right here. Something like this. You know, a retest of what this old support was, right? Not a bad idea, which, you know, is classically referred to as the inverted head and shoulders pattern, right? It's pretty much what it's called. It's what they call it. So yeah, let's check out Bitcoin again. Oh wow, so Bitcoin is getting the move to the downside here. Okay, Bitcoin's getting the move to the downside here, guys. You know, if I was trading this, I would have snagged the TP1 right here. And then TP2 would be at 27,764. TP2 would be at 27,764. And then, honestly, if I was actually in this short trade right now, I would hold the rest of it down to $13,000. Because that's just the way I do it. That's just the way I do it. I take a profit and then I hodl. You know? I take a profit and then I hodl it. Shout out to everybody who liked the stream, man. We got about 500 likes. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's the Bitcoin target now? Okay, so Bitcoin target right now at this moment is the following. All right, we are at a zone of resistance right now. Right now, if we reclaim this resistance, which honestly, I think we will. I'm just going to be honest based on the money flow and stuff. My next target is $28.6 to $29,000 at the Fibonacci Golden Pocket. That's my next target. Okay. So where would I look to get into a local long trade right now if I was scalping this? Which I'm not, by the way, guys. Like, I'm not scalping this right now. I've pretty much been only just swing trading. Pretty much just only swing trading lately. The only time I've been scalping is on YouTube live streams. All right, so I would say this, guys. I would say the retest of this daily level here could give us a nice potential long. Here's why. This is the 10-minute chart. Let's go to the 15-minute. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Yeah, if we're going to get a significant move to the downside and continue in this uptrend, that daily level is also the golden pocket locally. So I would say that local support resistance flip right now is going to be right around that 27,230 area. And we could look for something like this, right? Up to the golden pocket. That's a 3-to-1 risk reward. We'd basically be looking to come down and get a support resistance flip, right? What used to be resistance now acting as support. And right in this zone here, got to move down. Bam. That would be my next potential long that I'd be looking for. I do have to say the 15-minute time frame looks a little bit more bearish than the 12-minute. I like the 12-minute better than the 15-minute. I do. I like the 12-minute better than the 15-minute. What's my favorite candle pattern for my entry? I'm not really a candle pattern trader. Shout out to Poindexter. 100x long now, Edgar. Well, if you're using good risk management, what do you have to lose? Just kidding. Just shorts getting wrecked. Bear's going to go wild very soon. Yeah, let's check out the order flow. We have volume. Volume is decreasing, and it looks like shorts are liquidated, and we don't have too many longs trying to open up here. Let's see what happens. We might take a pause here for a little bit. We might take a pause here for a little bit. Shout out to Dave MC. Shout out to, Dave MC. What's going on, my man? Took the trade from 24,900. Thanks to you. Shout out to DJ Null, who took the juicy long trade. All right, so if we are in fact going to get a rejection from this level, right? Let's say we get a rejection from this level, which we might. Here's what we can. Here's what we could look for now. Okay. We're gonna go down to the 3-minute. Oof. Go down to the 1-minute actually here. Yeah, I would wait for like a safer entry could be if we get a move down and change market structure locally. Then we could look for the rejection from the Fibonacci golden pocket 786 area. Yeah, this would be a safe entry on the short, honestly. If we're going to get more of a move down, we could look for absorption happening if we get a move back into this zone after changing market structure locally. So we take the lows, get a retracement up into this area. If we see longs being absorbed here because they think that's it, we're going to get another move to the upside. We could look to short a lower high. So let's see what happens here. Shout out to Golden Pocket. He says, there is a UK classic cult called Kez about a northern working class boy called Billy Casper and his Kestrel Kez. You should check it out. Interesting, man. Interesting. Never heard of it. Interesting. That's good to hear, I guess. Good to hear, I guess. Well, you guys are the best. I love all of you. God bless all of you. I've got to head out, guys. I've got to head out. because I got some stuff to do, some responsibilities around the homestead. But I wanted to come in and do a quick live stream for you guys. Look, if this is going to be a move to the downside, okay, which it looks like honestly now it could be based on this 1 minute. What would be a great entry in my opinion would be change of market structure and then look for that lower high with absorption, and then we could look for something like that. Also, guys, on the nines indicator, if you're using the nines indicator, Surface 9 himself is looking for these blue diamonds to stop printing. Right? So if these blue diamonds stop printing, that is showing that we have a day trade short on our hands. All right, according to the nines indicator. For more info on the nines indicator, guys, hang on. Yeah, for more info on the nines indicator, you could check out basically the description in all the pretty much every YouTube video I post, right? And he's offering a free trial if you use it, if you do it through the Casper link. Shout out to Surface 9. All right, guys, may the Lord bless each one of you. May he protect you. May he shine light upon you. May he have grace upon you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you wholeness and peace. In the name of Jesus, the Messiah. Pray everyone's super blessed. And I'll see you guys in the next video and/or live stream. Peace!